Don't just be another foreigner, be a local Laowai.
Welcome back to Local Laowai, the show that gives you everything you need to know for a smooth transition to life in China. I'm Donnie Newman. So far on Local Laowai, we've covered many of the big questions one would have when contemplating a move to China, including how to find, land, and excel at a job. Of course, many big questions still remain. For example, where are you going to live? Stay tuned because the next few episodes are all about apartment hunting. One piece of good news I can give you here is that if you come over for work or school, usually your company or university will hook you up with housing. So don't let housing discourage you from giving China a try. But let's assume you're looking for your apartment on your own. It can be a daunting task, whether you're in China or anywhere else for that matter. So the first thing you need to figure out is exactly what you want in a new home. There are three main factors when you're trying to formulate your idea of an ideal apartment: location, condition, and rent. So what do these three things mean in China? Keep watching. When it comes to location, the first thing you should consider is your commute. In China's bigger cities like Beijing and Shanghai, rush hour traffic can be, well, less than calm and orderly. You're much better off taking the subway. And in China's big cities, the subway systems are growing and expansive. However, rush hour traffic on the subway can be very intense as well, so it's still best to live within a few stops of your office or school. Or, better yet, find a place within walking distance. By walking, you can get some exercise, listen to some tunes, and pick up breakfast along the way. Another factor is the type of neighborhood. You'll want to find a place that meshes well with your lifestyle. Luckily, there are plenty of options, everything from older, classic neighborhoods to the ultra-modern and trendy. And within a specific area or neighborhood, there are also other factors to keep in mind, such as noise. Apartments exposed to large arteries of traffic or nearby construction projects can suffer from this problem. Outside factors aside, the condition inside of an apartment will also weigh very heavily on where you choose to live. Age of the neighborhood is a good indicator for what to expect in terms of condition and aesthetics. In China's rapidly developing big cities, you'll find a combination of older housing, brand new apartment complexes, and everything in between. In terms of language, there are two key Chinese words to know here: 简装 for simply decorated apartments with less furniture and appliances, and 精装 for more modern, stylized abodes that come more fully stacked with amenities. When assessing an apartment's condition, here's what to look out for. First, look for windows facing the south. Southern-facing windows get the most sun, if it's actually daytime. And since laundry is air-dried in China, having a lot of sun is a good thing. If the apartment has a yangtai, or a patio, where laundry can be hung to dry, this is also a big plus. Next, check the availability and condition of the appliances. Most places will come with at least a fridge, an air conditioner, and a washing machine. Oh, and don't forget the water heater. Apartments in China tend to have their own individual water heater inside each unit. Finally, after location and condition, the last piece to the ideal apartment puzzle is, of course, rent. Now, depending on when you're watching this and what city you're in, rent can vary tremendously. But to give you an idea, let's say you're looking to rent in a first-tier city like Beijing or Shanghai in 2012. For a one-bedroom apartment, look to spend around 2,500 renminbi for jianzhuang apartments farther from subway lines, and up to 8,000 renminbi for Jingzhuang apartments nearer subway lines and more upscale hubs of the city.
Studios can range anywhere from 2,000 to 6,000 renminbi. And of course, there are exceptions. You could certainly find cheaper apartments or vastly more expensive luxury apartments somewhere in the city. But these are the price ranges for the majority of Laowai tenants.
Now, if that sounds a bit pricier than you were hoping for, there is one trick: roommates. With roommates, you can lower the price tag on an upscale place by splitting the rent 2, 3, even 4 ways. It's the perfect way to live in style on the cheap. That is, of course, if you don't mind sharing some common space with other people. And finding the right roommates is another story entirely. So there's the formula: location, condition, rent. I hope this helps simplify your job search in China. And after you find your place, tell me all about it at Local Laowai at bon.tv. In the meantime, I think I'm gonna kick back and enjoy my new place. We'll see you next time.
Next time, we discuss just how to go about looking for your dream apartment. Keep sending in your questions at locallawai@bon.tv. I'm Donnie Newman, and we'll see you next time.